All right, today we are going to be looking at pattern marking our layer cake words. Remember when we do our spelling activities on the back side of our spelling list, we always write the word and pattern mark it, which means we underline the friends and write the friends beside the word. So how do we do that when it's a layer cake word? Our friends are the A and the E, and they don't get to stand next to each other. So we're going to underline them both, but we're not going to underline the S because he is not part of our vowel pattern. We're going to take the A and the E, and we're going to write them beside the word, but we need to write them apart from each other. Now, when you have a layer of cake, you always cut that cake and you put it on a plate. So that is what we are going to put between our friends. So we have an A, and there's a plate for a layer of cake, and an E. This letter S is our plate, and he is sitting on the plate. So let's try pattern marking another word. We underline our vowel friends, which is the A and the E. We write the A and the E beside the word. And don't forget to put a plate between them over here to keep them apart from each other. We don't want them getting into a fight, so put a plate in between them. All right, that's how we're going to pattern mark our words. Now we're going to do a worksheet. This worksheet has both peanut butter and jelly words in the list, and it has layer cake words in the list. This is page 22 on the worksheets. Okay, so you're going to take this word, same, and you need to decide, is it a peanut butter and jelly word or is it a layer cake word? Let's look at the word. It has curly, fluffy, frosting E on the end. That means it must be a layer cake word. So you're going to take the word same and you're going to write it underneath the layer cake. And then they want you to pattern mark it. So we're going to get some practice pattern marking. So we underline the A and the E, and we write A plate E in the box. All right, the next word in our list is the word bale. Bale does not have curly, fluffy frosting E's, so that means bale must be peanut butter and jelly. So we're going to write bale under the sandwich. We're going to underline our friends. Notice they're right there together in the middle of the word, just like peanut butter and jelly are together in the middle of the word. And we're going to write our friends beside the word. Action. Okay. We've talked about this some in class, so we're just going to go ahead and go over it again. So, if I bake a cake, I would write it like this. I bake, and then I would finish what I am baking. I bake a cake. But what if you were doing it? You would say, you bake a cake, or the cake, or some cookies. You bake. But what if he is doing the action? If he is doing the action, you wouldn't say he bake a cookie or he bake a cake. What do we need to say instead? He bakes a cookie. So you have to add the S whenever we are talking about somebody else. There's our clue. If we're talking about somebody else, we need to add the S to the end of our action word. Let's try another one. How about I read? I read. What do? You read. But what about she? That's somebody else. She reads. We have to add the S to our action word. I read, you read, she reads. Okay. Let's look at the worksheet that goes along with this. This is page 36. The bottom half is the activity that practices this. I rake, you rake, and he rakes. We add S when it's somebody else doing the action. Okay, let's look at our next thing that we're going to discuss today. We have learned before what this word is. It looks like peanut butter and jelly, and it looks like it should say said, but we've talked about this word before. This word, over the time that we've been saying this word, we've kind of gotten lazy with it, and we've changed the sound. Instead of saying, I said, please sit down. We used to say it that way, but now we've changed it. And now instead we say, I said, please sit down. This has become the word said. It is lazy A, and he is not making the right sound. We have some more lazy A words, and we're going to learn about another one today. This word looks like a layer cake word, but it's not. This word looks like it should say have. I have a Band-Aid, but that's not how we should say it. We've kind of changed this one over the time, and letter A has gotten lazy, and instead of saying have the way it should, it now says have. This is a lazy A, and the word is have. Practice it one more time with me. What does this word say? Good. Okay, we're going to talk about one more lazy word. This one is a peanut butter and jelly one. This is the word bean. It looks like bean. Bean, but this is not the word bean. This one kind of goes along with the word have. If you want to say that you went to the store already today, you say, I have been to the store. This is the word been. Instead of the E saying his name like he should, he's gotten lazy and now he says been. So our two new words are have and been. Say them one more time with me. And have and been. All right, these two words have and been are going to be in the sentences and the worksheets that you're going to be doing in the rest of this lesson. Let's go ahead and take a look at this story that's at the top of page 36. This is the story James Hates Beets. James hates beets. All right, I would love for you to read this story. You can get help from your parents if you need to. Read this story out loud, and then I would love for you to find some toys around your house, maybe some stuffed animals, or maybe you can use Legos to build a little person, and his name is James. I want you to act out this story. It's just something different for you to do at home to work on reading comprehension. So you're going to read this story and then use toys, or you could even draw little pictures and cut them out and then act out your story. The next thing that we're going to be talking about is how to answer questions. We've been doing some of these questions in class, but we're going to start off with talking about how to answer a question that looks like this. Can you feel heat? Remember, when there's a question mark, that means they want an answer. So can you feel heat? Well, of course we can feel heat, but we want to learn how to answer our questions in complete sentences. So we're going to start off our answer with yes, because of course we can feel heat. But we need to answer the rest of this sentence. Yes, what? Yes, you want to go outside and play. Yes, you want to go back to school because you're tired of being at home. No, we need to answer this question. So yes, what? we're going to start off by putting arms around the asking word, and we're going to use those arms to pick that word up and move it into our answer. Now, because I'm asking you the question and you are answering it, you're going to say, yes, I. So we need to change you to I. Now's where we use those arms where we picked up the word can, and we're going to drop it into our sentence. Yes, I can. Yes, I can do what? We need to finish it. Yes, I can feel. And remember, if you run out of room on your paper, you go back down to the next row and start over here. Yes, I can feel heat. Now, do I put a question mark at the end of it? Am I asking a question in this one? No, I'm telling information, so don't copy your question mark. You want to put a period. You are telling me that yes, I can feel heat. So make sure that you put a period at the end of it. All right, let's try a different one. Our next one is, would you eat coal? Would you eat coal? Of course you would not eat coal. That would be silly. So instead of saying yes, this time we're going to start our answer with no. And remember, every time we say yes or no, we always follow it with a comma. So no, comma, put arms around your asking word, change you to I. No, I what? Move the word would. No, I would. Now, would I put eat coal? No, I would eat coal? No, that doesn't make any sense. If I'm saying no, I need to add one more word. I need to add the word not. No, I would not eat coal. Now remember, what goes at the end? It's not a question anymore. Now we're telling the answer. No, I would not eat coal. Okay, you've got some practice with these types of questions in the next worksheet. This is page 24, and they're giving you a question. You're going to put arms around the asking word. You're going to change you to I. You're going to decide if this is a yes or a no question, and you're going to build your answer. So let's do the first one together. Can you eat a boat? Of course I cannot eat a boat. So I'm going to say no, comma, I, take the word can and drop it in. No, I can not. Remember, anytime we say no, we have to add the word not. No, I cannot what? No, I cannot go to school? Nope, we need to answer this question. No, I cannot eat a boat. And then you put your period at the end. Okay, I hope this makes sense. You're going to finish the rest of these questions on your own. And for fun, we have thrown in a word search.